Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at this Shocker HD air receiver hitch with raised ball mount and 2 5/16 inch hitch ball for your 2.5 inch hitch receiver. This heavy duty shock absorbing hitch features an airbag and cushioned bump stops that are going to provide a smooth and comfortable ride while limiting chucking and jerking to give you better control over your tow vehicle and trailer, helping to extend the life of your truck and trailer by protecting them from unnecessary wear and tear, and also reducing noise and rattle that's common when towing with standard ball mounts. Now again, this is going to fit your 2.5 inch hitch receiver, and this hooks your trailer to your tow vehicle with this included raised ball mount and 2 5/16 inch hitch ball, and the maximum gross towing capacity is 20,000 pounds with a tongue weight of 2,000 pounds. However, you do want to remember that a towing setup is always limited by its lowest rated component, whether that be your vehicle, your hitch, or another component. The mount itself is shot blasted and powder coated to prevent rust, and the ball is zinc plated, again to prevent that rust and corrosion. Now included are 2 easy to remove pins, and they have these large rings that are going to be easy to grasp. I can fit about 4 of my fingers through each of these rings, so they're sizable. So no more fumbling with small hitch pin heads. And they also have these large safety clips that's going to be very easy to remove and replace. So let me give you just a brief demonstration of adjusting our ball mount here. So I'm just going to lower it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out our pins. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to do. I don't think you're going to be really struggling there at the back of your vehicle. Let me line up my holes here, move it down here, and replace my pins. Then we'll go ahead and replace the clips. Now you're going to get a maximum drop of about 1.5 inches and a maximum rise of about 2.5 inches. And the inside width of our channel here is about 3 3/4 inches. And then the distance between our vertical adjustment holes is 1 inch center to center. So you can see how easy this is to adjust, and those large rings on the pins really do make it easier to grab a hold of those pins and adjust them. Now you can mount any Shocker hitch accessory, including their pintle hook, clevis pin, and drawbar attachments in this channel to hook up to even more trailers. Of course, those attachments are sold separately, but you can find them under the related products section of this product page. Now this air hitch works like a teeter-totter with the airbag on one end and your trailer coupler on the other end. And as your trailer exerts force downward, the unit is going to pivot and the airbag is going to absorb the energy. And then when your trailer jerks backwards or pushes forward, the 2 cushioned bump stops are going to reduce the force, giving you a smoother ride. Now this airbag is easily adjustable, and as you can see right here, there is a air valve with a cap, and for heavier loads you're just going to add more air, and for lighter loads you're going to let air out. To determine the correct amount of air to use, you're going to simply hook your trailer up and then load the trailer the way that you are going to tow it, and then you're going to add air until these bump stops begin to compress. Once they begin to compress, then you should have the right amount of air in your airbag for your load, and you'll be ready to go. The Zerk fitting here on the opposite side is going to make maintenance very easy as you maintain this pivot point. So again, very easy to grease this up. And this is made here in the USA of grade 50 steel plate construction and a cold rolled steel shank that's going to provide maximum durability. This is also shot blasted and powder coated to help prevent against rust. So again, this is going to fit your 2.5-inch trailer hitch receiver. The hitch pin hole diameter is 5/8 of an inch. I do want to mention that a pin and clip, they are sold separately. So if you don't have a compatible pin and clip, you would have to pick one of those up. However, this is an investment that you are making, so I would recommend taking a look at the infinite rule locking pins for the Shocker hitch ball mounts for 2-inch and 2.5-inch hitches. You will get 3 pins, 2 to lock your attachment to your Shocker hitch, and 1 to secure this entire unit to your trailer hitch receiver on the back of your vehicle. If you'd like to check those out, I have the item number for those locking pins on your screen. And just put that item number and put it in the search field of our website, and it will take you to those locking pins. Now, just some measurements to give you so you can be confident that this is going to work for you. The distance from the first hitch pin hole to the center of our ball is about 10 inches. And then the distance from the second hitch pin hole to the center of our ball, we're sitting at about 11 inches. The distance from the second hitch pin hole to the end of the shank is about 2 3/4 inches. We do have additional measurements with diagrams on this product page if you are in need of some measurements that I didn't provide for you today. I do want to point out that this will not fit SUVs, CUVs, or sedans due to limited clearance, and this will not fit a 3-inch hitch even with a reducer sleeve. It does require 5 inches of clearance below the bottom of your receiver tube, and it does require a minimum of 7 inches of clearance between the center of the hitch pin hole and the rearmost point of your truck. Finally, your receiver opening should be flush with your bumper or protruding from the rear of the vehicle for the best fit. Well, that's going to conclude our look today. I do hope that it was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.